When we say Tinubu is the man of the people, you people will think we are playing or we are just saying it. Look at it now. Which president would have done this? 80% increase in all military personnel salary. Do you know what is 80%? 80%. This is nearly 100% of their salary. Incremental. Who would have done this? Now, man, where they think of the betterment of his own citizens. No president don't ever think of that. Our men and personnel that have been in the bush, most of them, they die on daily basis. Some of the soldiers, they cannot even boast of buying a plot of land, not to talk of building. Some of them, if they too try, they will buy Okada, then they take they go work. Imagine. Some of them cannot even boast of sending 50,000 to their parents. And then they face all these bandits, they face all these Boko Haram for bush. Past president don't rule, you not think of making increased salary. Nothing. Any small thing where soldier go do, they can go guard room and the rest. People where they suffer. Good luck when they contest now. You not think of that, oh. Even P2B where they campaign up and down, they go church, they do this and they quote figure up and down. His manifesto now for this presidential election of 18. He never even put one or think of say he go increase these people's salary. All of them where they campaign now for 2027 election. Only Tinubu, they do the right thing. Why won't you vote for him? Why won't military support Tinubu? You where they watch me, why won't you go there on that day and press Tinubu APC? Look at it. Most of you, your brothers have been in the bush. Some of you, 5 years, you never even see your brother will be soldier. He did bush this. Now be house. You are sleeping in a comfortable environment, bed and the rest. But all these soldiers, that back on a grand they sleep. All those khaki where they see them. No. They pride there for where they face bandit. If not because of these soldiers, now Nigeria would have been taken over. So now man will be father. Now your papa know the best for you. So it takes a president with a heart of fatherhood to think of the betterment of the children. That is what Tinubu have just done. 80%. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That means the least soldier he will be receiving 180,000. Imagine corporal, imagine staff sergeant, imagine lieutenant, imagine colonel then, imagine captain. Both Navy, Air Force, and Army. 80% increment. This is the handbook of Jagaban. Tinubu come 2027 inshallah till 2031. No other presidential candidate match this man called Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's it. People should not be judging by bias or your hatred, you just hate people. They don't. No! This is reality. Nigeria is gradually stepping up. So you people now, more not go vote useless person. Now we go drag us back again the way Buhari do. Or the way other past presidents they don't do. No. Allow this administration to run smoothly. Yes. The floor mat has been placed. So all we need is support. Vote Ahmed Bola Tinubu, APC, inshallah, 2027. Nothing will stop him. Look at student grants. Now everywhere, students are happy. See road construction. Look at light now. 24 power supply everywhere for Nigeria. Who would have done that? Do you know how many billions of naira that have been allocated to power in the past administration? You gonna get lights before Tinubu come? Look at now where Tinubu did now. Everywhere lights. Ghana not feed the yabos again, say we will be generator complaint. No. Because we are producing. That's it. Don't be all this one that they do bias. No. I don't want to mention other presidential candidates because those people, their manifesto is dead on arrival. Yeah, arrival. Share this video. You where they watch me. May God bless you. Tinubu till 2031. Inshallah.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu just increased the Nigerian soldiers' salary up to 80%. Yes, you heard me right. The administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu just approved and increased the salary of Nigerian soldiers up to 80% from 100,000 naira per month to up to 250,000 naira per month. Now, this may not be the solution to all our problems in Nigeria, But this is actually a solution pointing to the right direction. You understand? Because for how many years now we've been talking, we've been advocating for the Nigerian soldiers' welfare to be looked into. We've been advocating for the Federal Law Enforcement Agents of Nigeria for their welfare to be taken care of. And looking at that increase today, it gives me hope that we can actually do better. You understand? We can now begin to see that our soldiers can begin to reap the fruit of their labor, all their hard work, all their efforts, all their dedication in the streets, in the bush, making sure they safeguard our borders and our territories and our defense system. Looking at that increase, it's actually a good one. I'm not going to lie, it's a good one. I mean, moving from 100 to 250,000 per month for up to 250,000 soldiers, that's a lot. That's a good one. Whether President Bola Tinubu is doing it for political gain or for political recognition, that's why he's there anyway. He's a politician. He's only there to put all these policies in place to make life easy and bearable for Nigerians, including Nigerian soldiers and federal law enforcement agents. I'm happy for that increase. At least our soldiers, our gallant soldiers, will begin to understand that, yes, all their efforts will not go in vain. Honestly, 80% increase is a lot. And there is room for more improvements. We can actually improve in many other areas. We can improve in their pension. We can improve in looking after them, those that got injured during active combat. Even the Nigerian police as well. We can also improve in looking into the welfares of the Nigerian police, because most of the brutalities we receive in Nigeria is as a result of them not being looked after, them not being paid well. You understand? Like a Nigerian police cannot even afford a second-hand car, a used car. It's really not fair. It's not right. We should be able to have a system that would allow these people to afford the basic things of life. I mean, driving should not just be, it shouldn't just be what people do because they want to do it. It should be a need. It should be a necessity. You understand? At least federal law enforcement agents, including soldiers, they should be able to afford a car. That also should also be looked into. There should be a scheme for them to acquire or buy all these cars and pay small. I don't know if there is, but 80% increase is a lot. Is a lot. Kudos to President Bola Tinubu on this one. There are other areas that we also need his attention, and I know that he can do it. He can do better. He can do better.
Oga, be coming down. Be coming down. Not only this one thing now when you do now, you just come out here and they make noise because they increase salary of Nigerian military over 80% increasement. That's from 100,000 to 200 and something thousand for junior officers. Then for senior officers, 30% increase. You are now here making noise. Have you forgotten that Tinubu is the worst government? Is the worst president of Nigeria? Since the history of Nigeria, Tinubu is the worst president. And look at what you just said. The 24 power supply. Where? Before Tinubu came into power, Nigeria was producing 10,000 megawatts of electricity. But currently now it is standing now, Nigeria is producing 5,000 megawatts, which is very poor. Which is very, very poor. For over 250 million people, you are producing 5,000 megawatts, which is very, very poor compared to other countries. Only New York, only New York, United States, they produce up to more than 40,000 megawatts of electricity. Then New York is about 40 million people. Then compare it to Nigeria, that is over 200 and something million people producing 5,000 megawatts of electricity, which is very poor. And you're here making wrong statement. There's light everywhere. Although the first one that Tinubu did, this is the only thing that Tinubu did that I really love so much, by increasing salary of our military personnel over 80% increasement to at least 250,000 makes sense. Although it's still poor to me, 250,000 is still poor, but it is a, how will I put it? It is a nice approach. It is a nice approach. At least increase their salary so that them say they can even have something to. Even now, what do you want 250,000 naira do? I don't know. You go buy data. What if you buy data? You pay house rent. From the history of Nigeria, Tinubu is still the worst president of Nigeria. God, this thing when they paint black, white. All this thing you're just talking, I just say made the people find something. Finish. Tinubu is the worst president that Nigeria have ever produced. The worst. Inflation up and down. For everything high. Everything high. They're increasing your salary. That's how they increase. What if you use and buy? That be the thing. What if you use a salary and buy? What is the purchasing power of that salary? What if you use and buy? If they come, my money go big for your ear. But use an intermarket. What if you use and buy? come they make noise. And they pray say you make Tinubu happen to you. Why you are saying all these things? Because you're the way they see you. I know they should say any of your family member don't be victim of the Tinubu government. Like don't be victim of this Tinubu government, like being kidnapped or maybe bandits never even carry any of your family member. And when they talk like this, go to our health sector, very poor. Go to our road, very poor. I hear making a wrong statement. Nigerians, come out and vote the right candidate. Vote based on competence, based on traceable record. Don't vote out of tribe. Don't vote based on my tribe, na my person. Don't do that. Vote on competence and traceable record. Don't forget to share the video. Thank you.